What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Alright, so I am currently barefaced because we're gonna do a chit chat get ready with me. I'm gonna be filling you in on how I keep up with my macros during the weekend, if I'm drinking alcohol, and what my current physique update is because I just finished week 3 of my 6-week challenge. So I have some updates for you guys. So if you're interested in watching, let's just get right into it. So first thing I love doing is toning my face. I've been using this Dickinson's Witch Hazel for a long time, and it's like a staple in my skincare routine. So while the toner is air drying, I'm just gonna go ahead and add some chapstick to my lips. Cucumber mint, my absolute favorite. I'm gonna move on to my lashes because I have really straight lashes. They just point out. So I always have to curl my lashes before I apply mascara, or else nothing is gonna happen. Another thing I also like doing is using waterproof mascara because for the same reason that my lashes just don't have that natural curl, I need something that's gonna hold a curl. But let's get into talking about my macros during the weekend because sometimes I get asked like how it is that I'm tracking what I'm eating during a weekend because people do see me like eat things that I probably normally wouldn't during the week, but it's all about like balance. So for example, if I know I'm gonna go out that night, and especially if I know I'm gonna drink, I'm definitely gonna be keeping up with my macros beforehand. So I think planning ahead is super important so you won't feel shitty about what you're gonna do later that night. And that's the thing about it, like I never wanna feel like I'm depriving myself from doing something I want. Like I never want to feel like I'm excluding myself from a social event just because I don't want to drink or I don't want to eat bad. So I definitely think if you plan ahead and properly, then it shouldn't be a problem. What I like to do if I know I'm gonna go out and drink and there's gonna be food, I make sure that my carbs are super low throughout the day. So I eat more fatty foods. I never realized how hard it is to talk and do your makeup at the same time. Okay, so one of my biggest tips is if you are gonna go out and drink or eat or socialize later in the day, just plan ahead, and then also just eating less carbs, more fatty foods, moderate protein. That way your body, when it reaches for energy, like it can gravitate more towards those fats that you've been eating throughout the day, especially because you're not eating carbs. And the only reason why I'm keeping my carbs low throughout the day if I know I'm gonna go out is because alcohol has a ton of calories, especially if you're doing like mixed drinks or beer. That's like the main reason why I wanna be low carb throughout the day, because I know I'm gonna intake a lot of carbs later that night. But still, that shouldn't stop you from wanting to go out and having a good time. Another thing that I do wanna mention is your drink choice. You should probably wanna stay away from beer, mixed drinks especially, because those have tons of sugar and to loads of calories. So what I normally gravitate towards when I'm drinking is like gin and tonic, vodka soda. If I am gonna have a beer, it's gonna be a very low carb beer, so maybe like Michelob, but typically no, I don't drink beer. And if I do, it's really not a big deal. Like I'm not gonna beat myself up for it because it's life. Like you're gonna socialize, like it's all about limiting yourself and just finding that balance. So you're not like stressing yourself out. Like you want to have a fun time, you want to enjoy your friends, you want to enjoy your life while still having a healthy lifestyle. Speaking of drinks, I wanted to address a topic because I know I posted a video saying that I was gonna quit drinking for 40 days, and I had brought up Lent because that was like the main reason why that idea even came to my head. I was like, okay, so people, you know, give something up. Like this would probably be a good opportunity for me to like challenge myself and see if I'm really capable of not drinking for 40 days because at this point, I was drinking so much. Like during the week, if I went out to eat, I'd always have a drink. We were big on breweries, so we'd always drink a lot of beer. Just like any chance I got, I would be drinking. So I was like, you know what? I think this is a good opportunity for me to like challenge myself and see how long I can go without drinking. Did I complete the 40-day challenge without drinking? No, but it definitely made me more aware of what kind of alcohol I was consuming, especially the quantity of alcohol, because yo girl has like a pretty high tolerance for alcohol. So right now I'm going in with a second coat of mascara. This is a telescopic. It's actually my ultimate favorite. It's like the finishing touch to any lash look. But it was never because of any religious purposes. Like I said, it was more of a personal challenge that I had for myself. And I think ultimately like I got what I wanted from it because it was just to be more aware of how much I was drinking and what I was drinking. Like now I can go out and limit myself to a drink or two at a bar and I'm fine. So I think I was pretty successful with that challenge. So let's talk about my current physique. I have lost 3 pounds. I have lost 3% body fat in 3 weeks, which is absolutely crazy to me. Okay, so real quick, I wanted to show y'all my current body fat test results. So as of the 2nd of April, I was at 25.2% body fat at 139.7 weight. The following week, I dropped down to 23.8 body fat and I went up a little bit in weight. And then as of 4/26, I was at 21.9% and I dropped down 3 pounds, which the weight I'm not too worried about, mainly this, if this can keep going down. Again, my goal is 20% by the end of the 6-week challenge, so I'm pretty close. I probably look a little washed out, but it's okay because we're gonna bronze up the face. But let's continue talking about my current physique update because I kid you not, I surprised myself. This is honestly the first time I've ever, actually no. Actually, yes. This is the first time ever on my own that I try to cut down, lean out. The times I've done it in the past, I actually bought a program the first time. The second time I actually bought another program, but it was more interactive because I would go to that gym, I would interact with the coaches and they would kind of guide me and keep up with my food. But this time around, I'm doing everything on my own. So I guess it just feels good knowing that I truly do have what it takes to accomplish whatever it is I'm trying to challenge myself with. So losing 3 pounds, losing 3.3% body fat in 3 weeks, like I'm just proud of myself, you know? So moving on forward, I definitely want to challenge myself. I'm actually gonna start cutting calories little by little. So for my 4th week, I'm gonna cut them down by 50, nothing too crazy. The 4th week, again, I'll probably cut it down by 50 depending how I feel. And then on my last week, I'm gonna cut it down by 100. So basically at the end of the challenge, I will be in an extreme caloric deficit, but it's not gonna be anything crazy because eating 1200 calories is something I've done before. So it's not gonna be like, oh my God, what are you doing to yourself? Like, I'm gonna push myself. I'm gonna try to challenge my body to see how much actual body fat I can lose because so far things are good. I'm gonna continue training. I'm currently training 5 times a week. I do legs twice a week. I do upper body twice a week, and I'm doing like a full body once a week. And then I also have my soccer games on Sundays. So I'm pretty active. That's why I really don't even beat myself up if I decide to go out, if I decide to have a drink, or if I decide to eat something I probably shouldn't. Like, I'm not gonna stress myself out, and I think that's the most important thing about this is that you have to find balance or else you're gonna be freaking miserable, you know what I mean? So don't beat yourself up. Be smart of your choices. Like, it's just all about being mindful of what you're putting in your body. I think that's why I've gotten pretty successful results because I am like constantly aware of what I'm doing, and I guess just counting my macros really does help me accomplish all of that. This is pretty much the end of my makeup routine. That is gonna conclude this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss another video because there are plenty of more fitness videos coming soon, especially with my 6 weeks coming pretty soon. I mean, 3 weeks from now is gonna fly. I can already feel it. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.